Good morning and welcome to this morning's edition of The Way of the Daniel, where we aim to give you 5 minutes of our specifically tailored motivational practice. And this morning is the date, February 17th, 11:09 a.m. The moon has entered into Taurus at 7 degrees Taurus. Still in my 5th house, thus decided to dress up a little more. Didn't go as crazy as I was planning, but I am quite satisfied with the wardrobe preparations we made for today. And other note, the sun is at 29 degrees Aquarius. Last day, the sun will be in Aquarius, and then we are into Pisces season. Jumping right into it, which goes along the way of how I wanted to present this speech today to you. Music, not truth. Music, not truth. And this comes directly from one of the greatest books I have ever read, called A Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin. I may have already shown this book here on video. I may not, I don't know, but let me read this quote for you, and then I will talk a little on it. I don't know whether to believe it or not, but it doesn't seem important whether it's true, if you know what I mean. Is music true? You can't say that it is or that it isn't, and yet we put our faith in it. This also had me thinking of another quote, personal quote, my own very own quote this morning that I will paraphrase because I lost the gist of it, but it went along the lines of most people don't like truth, and most people don't like to think, or they can't, but most everyone likes music, so I'm just gonna fucking do that. And when I say music, I don't specifically mean what we listen to from bands or instruments or singers, rock stars, etc. More specifically, how I mean it as it is meant in the book, where it is symbolic, where it is like music, sort of a way of life. The speech can be music, metaphors, symbology can all be music. Another big point I wanted to say was that storytelling is all about lying. So I am very curious about this aspect of lying, and here's a big plug for it: music, not truth. Another thing I wanted to express this morning was I experienced a very small seed. The first kind of start of experiencing how the pursuit of my values suddenly became more valuable than thinking about other people's shit, whether conforming to them or worrying about what they want, and I will explain that a little better. Traditionally, I would say that for myself, there's lots of times not a lot going on in my life. I don't think I'm alone in this aspect where you could look at your life and be like, I don't really got a lot fucking going on. When that happens, I will say it is so easy to get swept into the stories and lives of others, be it individuals or advertising or the media. You'll just jump and go along with them because you got nothing else fucking going on. However, this morning, I got the first seed inclination, of which I am very thankful of and hope to continue to nurture, of appreciating what I'm going after and my values more than this other shit, and what this does for me and what I think it can do for others if they adopt this as well, is that you suddenly start to not fall by the wayside. For example, when you start valuing and what's more important of the shit you got going on and you're pursuing, it's a lot easier to say no or no thank you to that other stuff. It's a lot easier to not adopt their ways. It's a lot easier to not fall by those distractions or those things that are shitty that you know you shouldn't do, because you're suddenly just not as interested in them as much. Clearly over 5 minutes, but we're almost done. Short plug here, not to de-emphasize it because I'm just starting out, but short plug for gratitude. Thank you again to the wise man Kent, who I ran into 2 days ago at the hot springs and hope to see again in the future. And this concept of gratitude has pissed me the fuck off for a long time. But 2 days ago, after talking to Kent, once again, I finally made some peace with this notion when I thought in my mind that, okay, fuck all this happy, thank whoever or be grateful for what you have. I think it's really looked at, the way it's looked at and presented is a bunch of bullshit. But the way I thought about it 2 days ago, I really enjoyed, was that it is a shift in focus, a shift in your attention from what you don't have or what you don't like, and you are shifting your attention, shifting your focus, reprogramming your mind to be more focused on what you have. Whether it be you're grateful for what you have or you appreciate what you have, be it objects or experiences or things people have done for you, any of the shit that you could say, I'm grateful for this. This is, I think, I will say everyone knows that gratitude is a pretty powerful theme, and I was quite thankful to have a new way of looking at it. Finally, and in closing out today's speech, still staring down too much at the computer. That's why I've raised the camera. I want to look at that more often, but this is actually what the whole point of my speech for today wanted to be about was, guess who got a fucking mic now, bitches? It didn't quite come out as cool as I wanted it to sound. More of along the lines of, now y'all motherfuckers better watch out. You better watch out because I got a fucking mic now. And now you don't, who knows what's gonna happen.